Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday William Ruto was in Githunguri to attend the Farmers Open Day, and there was presence of heavy security before the president made his way to Githunguri. People are wondering, really, why do we have such kind of security where there is no fight in Githunguri? Pauline Njoroge also reacted to this, and this is what she said. You can see the kind of police officers there. What is the government expecting in Githunguri during the Farmers Open Day? Why are the police in this arm? But these guys look so chilled. I am sure they are wondering why the government is scared about one peaceful woman, the area MP. I think she's talking about Gathoni Wamuchomba, who is the area MP. So that was the kind of security in that event, just to make sure that everything is going well for William Samoei Ruto. And Ruto used that opportunity to attack Gathoni Wamuchomba because of her criticism on the financial bill, especially to the issue of housing. She did not support it, and this is what William Ruto told her before in front of her own people. These citizens helped you to get a job, but you don't want a cut of your salary to fund the housing project. All MPs, including those in opposition who voted against the bill, are insincere. Let us stop petty politics from few who are against the move. You see, he's saying petty politics just because you're opposed. We must have a plan as the government for those people to get house and jobs. That was William Samoei Ruto. So Ruto is rebuking Gathoni Wamuchomba before her own people, who told Gathoni Wamuchomba to go and vote against the financial bill. She asked the people, we saw the videos, they said no. So the whole drama from William Samoei Ruto, from the security, from the intimidation to Gathoni Wamuchomba, from the changing of narrative on the ground where Gathoni Wamuchomba is coming from, is because of this.
I rise for the welfare of the society and the just government of the people of Kenya. I rise to oppose. For the welfare of the people of Kenya, that qualifies them to eat well, eat a meal or 3 meals a day. That is the way to make the welfare of our people better. And for the welfare of the society and the just government of the people, it is our business as a the representative of this house to make sure that our people live happily, improve their welfare, and make them feel they are sovereign according to the Constitution of Kenya. Mr. Speaker, I am elected in Githunguri constituency. My people cannot afford a meal a day. The cost of living is too high. The cost of unga is too high for them to have better welfare. Mr. Speaker, I have gone to my people in Githunguri constituency, and they have told me very loudly that the government of Kenya, through the Finance Bill Proposal 2023, it is punitive, it is oppressive, and it is scandalous. We started off with issue of housing. We came up with contribution. We moved from contribution. We made it a levy. We have moved from the levy. Now we are calling it a task. Is that not scandalous? For the welfare and the society and the just government of the people, I, Gathoni Wamuchomba, say no to an oppressive bill. Thank you.
Now we are continuing the final discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to the discussion. For those who want to reach out to me, I always put my WhatsApp number in the description box. There's 2 numbers there. You can reach out to me. If you have anything you think we can discuss, if you have any advice, then reach out to me through that number. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, when you see the president going to Mount Kenya region with such kind of heavy security, just to go and respond to one member of parliament, then you should be worried. That message was not only for Gathoni Wamuchomba. It is a warning Ruto is trying to send to the members of parliament from Mount Kenya region. He's trying to suppress those who are yet to speak their mind, and they are willing, but though they don't do it at the time when Gathoni Wamuchomba was doing this. So Ruto is literally trying to bring down members of parliament from Mount Kenya region, because it's like soon they will start speaking the mind of the people on the ground. Reality in Mount Kenya is that for you to get re-elected in Mount Kenya region is not easy. What the residents of Mount Kenya normally do every time they get to the ballot is to vote someone outside. So for those who have learned their lesson, they have always tried to work in the interest of the people to avoid such kind of casualty. And that's exactly what Gathoni Wamuchomba is doing. Speak the language of the people on the ground. Do what people are telling you. Then they will reward you even in the next general election. And indeed, we had the people telling Gathoni Wamuchomba, go and vote against it. Even if they reject you, we will vote you back. We will give you that job again. And then she decided to stand with the people's position. Unlike other people who are, like, we will vote down that bill, but then they went to the parliament, they voted otherwise. People like Majimbo Kalasinga from Bungoma County. So Gathoni Wamuchomba stood her ground. The truth is that that bill, the way she said, it is dangerous, it is punitive, it is oppressive, and it is scandalous. She was right. Because you would understand the manner in which they want to acquire land from the county government, it is scandalous. The other reality is what Omtata said. You can't provide jobs through this issue of affordable housing. Not everyone has interest in kazi ya mjengo. Kazi ya mjengo iko na specific people. Tuko na watu wa hiyo kazi. And again, this is not new thing. Ruto want to bring the perception that is like it's bringing this issue of affordable housing as a new way of employment, like it was no longer there earlier. A big lie. When Uhuru was in power, there was affordable housing. We had people who are doing these jobs. Okay, I'm not saying one thing here. Look here, Kenyans do not need houses. What Kenyans need is factories. What Ruto should be doing is building factories. He should help to bring people here to build factories by making everything accessible, affordable, and less costly. Once you build factories, you are building jobs. How? Because, okay, that way, there will be people who will be constructing those factories the same way you are saying affordable housing. Because in affordable housing, already is something that is just continuing. It was already there. But you embark on factories, kutakuwa na watu mjengo vile umesema wataendelea na kazi zao. But again, you are creating employment because this employment is going to be reliable. There will be manufacturing. Production will be there. That means people will be employed. Instead of importing food and other products, they will be manufactured here. And once that happens, people, young men, women, and jobless will be in employment. In that way, the cost of production, once it's down, everything will work. So Kiambu is saying that bring down the cost of production, allow factories to thrive, and in that way you're creating employment, then the people will be in a position to build their own houses. Ruto do not want to listen to that. What you need is housing, because they focus on what they will get from this issue of housing, something that Gathoni Wamuchomba was against. Ukiajiri watu kazi kupitia kwa hizo kampuni, si people watakuwa na pesa. So watajenga nyumba zao. What will stop them from having this kind of good houses? They will have them. So Ruto is not creating job opportunities, he's destroying job opportunities. Once you are killing companies, you force people to pay these taxes, which is punitive. You bring the cost of living very high. Instead of coming down, you are continuously climbing up. The taxes were never reduced, they were increased. Uhuru left at 8%, Ruto has raised to 16%. So Gathoni Wamuchomba was saying the truth, taxes are high. But because Ruto is not comfortable with the truth, he goes there to intimidate members of parliament, to intimidate a woman leader, instead of allowing her to speak her mind, allowing her to have her way. He cannot do that. That tells you the kind of leadership in this government. They are not respectful to women. At least if Ruto was responding to a man, it would make sense, not a woman. Let's have some level of respect for a woman. Umeenda kwa conditions where a woman is coming from, she's trying to speak her mind, and we are in a country where we are still struggling with the issue of gender parity. Something that was never achieved in the National Assembly. Maraga asked Uhuru Kenyatta to abolish to call off the National Assembly. Ilikuwa vunjilia mbali bunge because of 2/3 gender parity rule. Then Ruto goes there and starts intimidating and lecturing a woman. It means he's demeaning women. He can't allow them to speak their mind. He wants to suffocate women because they're telling him the truth. But Gathoni Wamuchomba should not relent. She should not fear William Ruto. She better continue to speak her mind. Because there's no way you can say that this bill has an interest of common mwananchi. Inasaidia mwananchi kwa njia gani? Kwani Wakenya wote ni watu wa mjengo? Daktari ako na kazi gani kwa mjengo? Mwalimu ako na kazi gani kwa mjengo? Nurses wako na kazi gani kwa mjengo? Kazi ya lawyer ni gani kwa hii mjengo? Kazi ya accountant ni gani kwa hii mjengo? Kazi ya wale watu wametrain mambo ya hospitality industry wako na kazi gani kwa hii mjengo? Many questions without answers.